Excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rafinha played with finesse. Yamal. That's a throw. Camavinga. Howson. And it's played forward, caresses it through. Oh, tries a shot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Moved on forwards. Howson. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's lost his man here. Mbappe! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Lewandowski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. And it's Lopez. De Jong. And the shot's on here. Oh, good spread. Yamal. Lovely feet. Oh, they could be... Can he finish? And the shot! Valverde. Bellingham. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Camavinga. Lewandowski. Could move up a gear here. Pedri, head over towards the opposite flank. Fermin. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Eric Garcia. Lopez. Oh, surely! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Howson. Aim forwards. Koundé cuts out the pass. And it's De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rudiger. Tchouaméni, and the keeper's got it again. Balde. Pedri. And there's green grass ahead of him. Yamal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Howson gently done. That is a great pick out. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, such a clever touch.
Really are pushed.
Tchouaméni concedes a free kick for that. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's found a way through. Rudiger gets it away. They get a throw in. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. And it's hoisted clear. Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. Valverde. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries a measured ball. Now it's Yamal. And he's found a way past. Yamal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bellingham! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nice interception, well timed. Koundé getting this one clear. And here's Bellingham. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Lewandowski. Camavinga wins the duel this time.
Camavinga, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's onto it in a flash. Al-Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yep, it's a corner. That has been knocked clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Rudiger with the slide tackle there. Chouameni. Camavinga head out towards the right wing. Valverde picks it up now. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Howson. Oh, good spread. And it's Valverde. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That is a brilliant interception. De Jong. Vermeer. Yamal, it's Lewandowski! Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Camavinga shifted upfield. And here's Bellingham. Camavinga. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Balde attempts a clearance. Vinicius Junior. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that was very necessary. Chouameni. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Played out to the right. Valverde. Oh, what? Rodrigo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he cuts out the supply. Trameni, some resolute defending there. And it's Camavinga. Fermin. Out to the right. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yamal looks to the other side. Oh, super find. Now to Lopez. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Camavinga forwards and with intent. Bellingham gets into some space. Could try cutting inside here. Vinicius Junior chooses to go back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for it! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Out to the left it goes. He is through here. And here's Lopez. Goes for a shot! Rudiger. Howson. It's an inviting looking ball that. Calmly anticipates. Over to the left. Muscular approach does pay off here. Mbappe. Could be Vinicius Junior! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Clipped into space. Can he get onto this? Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Great football, shot and save.
Lewandowski clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Tchouaméni can get it clear. And it's Pedri. And they could break here. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Koundé. Fermin. Spread out to the left. De Jong. Barcelona, it has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Tchouaméni, gently done. Valverde. Nice control. Valverde with the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Shoots! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's played forward. And it's De Jong. Fermin! Balde tries a deft little ball, and the counter-attack is on for... Oh, what a climb! They've done it!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Rodrigo. Rudiger. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's the chance to counter. Koundé. Bellingham laid out to the left flank. Camavinga have it back and can go again. Strong running down that left flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lewandowski looking here to chip it through, and it's been played through. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Do have a chance to counter here. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Valverde hurtling down that right flank. Rafinha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Lewandowski.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rodrigo. Balde herring after the ball here. Very nicely done. Valverde. De Jong cuts it out. Chance here to counter. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. And here's shot at goal! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable, but he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Pedri with the short one. Howson. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Out for a throw. That's definitely not his best. Howson. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Purring through the gears. Cleared without complication. Howson. And it goes cross-field. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Disappointed with that. That is lovely. He's away. Rafinha, and the counter is on. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Deftly away. Now it's Yamal. That's good play. And it's Pedri. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Looking to break at pace. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Over to the left. Takes aim and crosses. Cleared away. Yamal forwards and with intent. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, try to keep this alive. Oh, that's nice. Pedri. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
It's bounced back off the post. Valverde can get it clear. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rafinha proves too strong. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Gets it away. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni moved on forwards. Ambitious ball here. That has found him in acres of space. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Howson goes short. Yamal aimed forwards. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Clearly not happy with that. Tchouaméni. Through. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Across it goes. And out it comes again. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Lewandowski.
Ramin really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior. Well read. And the danger is averted. Fermin. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tchouaméni, and it's gone back to the keeper. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rudiger. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Lewandowski. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. And here's Rodrigo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Valverde. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's the start of the second half. Barcelona didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Rafinha. Played out wide. Rafinha goes for the header! It's in! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Rudiger. Camavinga. Rudiger. Ping towards the front line. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. It could be in here. Bellingham. And the shot! He scored! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So now the difference is 3. Balde. Rafinha tries to dink it through. And they've got rid. De Jong. And here's Lopez. It's Lewandowski! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
And it's Bellingham. Rafinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got away. Lewandowski, that's a delicate pass. Vinicius Junior. Nice, great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Mbappe played through into space. Cleared away. And they've got a throw. It's a throw-in. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Played towards the other side. Yamal. And here's Lopez. Yamal. That's very neat. Turns and goes back. Danger averted for now. Koundé. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Howson tries to clear. Moved on forwards. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Koundé. And it's Pedri. De Jong. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cross from Rafinha. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And he thumps it clear. That's a good ball. Valde.
Pedri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yamal. Koundé. And it's played forward. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Eric Garcia. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Howson with the clearance. Howson, it's a sharp pass. A heavy challenge. It's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedri. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Jong shifted upfield. That's tidy. And it's De Jong. And here's Dani Olmo. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Bellingham. Lobbed in behind. Valverde! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. De Jong. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rudiger. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Ball is over the line. Tchouaméni. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lewandowski being hunted in tacks.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Dani Olmo, spread out to the left. Balde, oh, smashing header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Picks it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? And here's Bellingham. Can he finish? He's kept it out just.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Played it short. Valverde. First time shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Koundé. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? This might spark. Great chance! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, this is a great position. Valverde gets rid without sophistication. He has found the way through. Koundé makes the interception. Camavinga. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Howson. Great run on the overlap here. Driving on, a real charge here. Nicely shaped cross. Rafinha. Balde, gently done. De Jong. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Valverde. Rudiger. Howson. Tchouaméni. Howson chooses to go cross-field. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And here's Bellingham. Chance, surely! Oh, almost a sixth.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Rafinha. And it's played forward. It's Lewandowski! is rather wayward. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. Great defending, strong and determined. One ball by the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Courtois claims it, and the danger passes. De Jong gets good distance on it. It's a corner. And it's been taken short. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Showing good feet. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. And now the breakaway. Rafinha. Well, that's well seen too. Rudiger. Valverde. Mbappe. Well played, that has left out the danger. Balde. Rafinha. Chance for a shot! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Excellent interception. Dani Olmo, Rafinha. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Dani Olmo. Out to the left it goes. That's an excellent interception. Dani Olmo, lovely bit of skill. Rafinha will set up 2 goals. And it's Balde. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. It's really well cleared. Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski wins the duel this time. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. And he's gone backward here. Valverde. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde looking to get on the end of this. That has been knocked clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. keeper.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very lanky.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koundé forwards and with intent. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Balde. De Jong. Back into the middle. Into the channel. Balde. Up he goes! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Lewandowski, it's anyone's goal now. Camavinga. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Dani Olmo. Excellent. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Shots! Can he stop it going out? Oh, they could be caught out here. Howson clears it away. And a play for a throw. It's Koundé. Koundé. And here's Yamal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Hit into the middle. Eder Militao. Rodrigo, done delicately. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham, oh, that's a clever looking ball. Real chance! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
It's become a case of men against boys. De Jong. And it's Balde. And here's Rafinha. Now it's Dani Olmo. Pedri knocks it out wide. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. Dani Olmo. And he shoots! Not out the best in the keeper.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And that's a throw. There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Some good work on the right flank here. Dani Olmo. Pedri, it's lofted through here. And he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Balde. Now who's going to be first to this? Rafinha. Dani Olmo. And he shoots! He's kept it out. That's a great save. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. Yamal looks to the other side. And it's De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Alaba. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. Bellingham. Camavinga. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's come loose. Dani Olmo. Balde. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. And the pass is intercepted. Eric Garcia. Balde. And it's Balde. Dani Olmo spread out to the left. And that's a goal as friendly as it can be in the circumstances. Barcelona are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. And I think that's happened in this case.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo struck first time. Crosses it in here. Rodrigo. Martin with the foul. team. Pedri. And it's played forward. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. And back to the keeper they go. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Dani Olmo. Played out to the right. Pedri. De Jong. Rafinha! And he steered it beyond the post. The changes then in quick succession. This is always a
That's well seen too. Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on a detour.
Rudiger, gently done. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Over to the left. Ball driven towards the far post. Too much on that, it's gone out. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Koundé. Kubasi. Pedri. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.